Welcome back, fuckers.
Did you miss us? Sit back, relax, embrace the chaos, and shut the fuck up. Welcome back to ProblemManic,
where we are the problem, and we're also fucking manic.
Just a little bit. I missed you so much.
I missed you so much. There's a lot of life changes right now.
I feel like there's so much that like we need to like
debrief and chew on because we've been marinating for the past year.
We seasoned, marinated,
and burnt the fucking food.
10-4 rubber ducky. We absolutely did that.
Okay, so last summer we said celibate. I think Emily heard something different.
I heard sell your bits.
Tell me about it.
I am now selling all my bits, whatever you want.
What does that even mean?
It means that I am now an official licensed hooker.
Wait, what? A license? Explain that.
Like a licensed, legal prostitute.
So you're a licensed homewrecker.
Oh, I mean, not really wrecking homes because the wife doesn't find out. I'm not on social media being like, oh, I slept with your husband.
So tell me how it works. Break it down.
I work out of a legal brothel in the state of Nevada where prostitution is legal only in the state of Nevada, only within certain areas. So like these houses that we call brothels or ranches. So within that area, I get tested, completely clean. People come in, and it's funny because sometimes I have people that come in and they're like, oh, it's just a massage. And I'm like, I sell pussy here. You can tell me you want sex. And
that's kind of funny.
Isn't it? Because
yeah, I'm so curious to know everything.
The guys will come in and they'll like sit down and be like, you know, I just want a massage. Wink, wink, wink. And I'm like,
you're kind of cringing me out a little bit.
I'm like, just say it straightforward. Do you want a blowjob? Do you want me to eat your ass? Like, do you want sex? Like, what do you want, sir?
So you're going all in. Like, is this like a driver's license for hooking? You're not working a corner. Like, what's a brothel?
It's just a house that a bunch of us legal courtesans, but what I like to say is a bunch of us hookers live in. It's a whorehouse.
I was just gonna say it's a whorehouse.
It's a whorehouse.
I love that. I've been thinking about a 9-to-5.
Okay, well, why would you do that?
I have no fucking idea because we're entrepreneurs. We're businesswomen.
Then what is wrong that you feel like that you want 9-to-5?
I want more money and I want to stay celibate, but you know what? How much money are you making?
To be discussed.
No bullshit. Talk about. So what is like this new life path for you? What's it like? Like, are you getting a lot of hate comments? Like, you have a kid, so like, how are you protecting your kid from all this?
So I feel like my hate comments compared to normal are nothing different because no matter what, like I still have the boutique.
Yeah.
We still have the boutique, we still have the blog.
And you've always got the horror comments, the this, that, whatever, like.
I was told I was selling pussy long before I was ever selling pussy.
Right.
I think they motivated me.
Honestly, I think it's fucking smart because a lot of these women out here are just being hoes for free. Like
that part. Or it's like the shitty part. Like, absolutely, there are married men that come in. But for me, if I'm going to have, like, considering my ex-husband has cheated on me, he got someone else pregnant on me. So, like, considering, like, that situation, I think if he was going to get his dick wet, I'd rather him have done it in a safe, consensual, like, transactional way as opposed to you falling in love with someone else.
I think an emotional relationship is a lot worse.
Yeah, and it's just like, so in my eyes, absolutely it's shitty because, yes, these guys are, some of them are married, but you're paying for a service. I'm never gonna hit your man up. I can promise you I want nothing to do with him. I don't even give a fuck about his name. You wanna know why I give a fuck about? That check clearing. Because
at the end of the day, it's your job. Like, oh, I'm gonna turn down $5,000 because you have a wife. Like, for all I know, your wife might want you to do this.
And honestly, that's a common thing nowadays because I've dealt with a lot of couples that like are swingers, which like I love swingers. I tried out a few lifestyle parties. I won't play at them because in my eyes, I'm not gonna fuck free.
That's kind of like a let's fuck everyone and see who fucks the best type shit.
I think it's more like just a vibe. So if you're like, what I've experienced with lifestyle parties is like, if you're vibing with that person and you want to have sex with them, like that, great. Yeah.
Come like, fuck me, eyes.
Yes. And it's like, I feel like everyone's horny. And you should see me, considering what I do for a living and like being very much so sex appeal. I walked in there and I was like,
I'm not used to this.
I said, oh my God, they're having sex over there.
I know. We had some pretty crazy FaceTimes afterwards when you first went.
When I first went, I've been to a few since because like I love the people there, not judgmental. Like they're such a good vibe.
Open-minded.
Yeah, and then when I tell them, hey, I'm a hooker and like I do content, they don't judge you. They understand, they respect the fact, like, yeah, she's not gonna put out for free.
Yeah,
But
the West Coast is a whole different vibe. They accept any and everybody of all types.
they really do, and I do love that, but I'm so fucking controversial. I'm fine with being on the East Coast, everyone knows.
Hell yeah.
You were down at fucking Sheets the one day and someone was like, tell that story.
I walked into Sheets the one day and this was like right before, like right as Emily left to go work in Nevada, and I walked in and I saw this girl. She had a super cute outfit on and I said, hey, like, I like your outfit. The man she was with, he was like, Emily Anthony's your friend. Do you know she's a fucking prostitute in Las Vegas? I was like, that's my best friend. You're not going to talk to me about her like that. Yeah, I fucking know what she does. What do you think I'm going to do? Judge her? Tell her I don't want to be her friend anymore because of what she does with her fucking body? Like,
You act like you weren't one of the first people to know.
like, I think she was probably more scared to tell me that she was her fucking mom. Like,
you 100%, I held off on telling you because I was like, I know we had this celibate pact. I know I broke it because, oh my goodness, this is funny also. Because I was like, oh, I know I broke it. And then remember when I accidentally racked up 4 bodies in that day before I went because I wanted to see if I could do it.
and that's why when you told me, I was like, girl, you're already fucking 4 guys in 1 week. You might as well go get a bag for it. Because I'm not gonna, like, it makes me sad that you were scared to tell me because I don't want to ever push my beliefs off onto you because I might be celibate, but that doesn't mean you have to be. I did press you on it when you were going through that super traumatic time because I didn't want to see you put more bodies and more pain on top of the pain that you were dealing with because you just had a severe heartbreak that was very unexpected, very shocking, and I think was a huge reason of why you got into this type of work.
I can 100% agree with you, but then it's also something I've always wanted to do. So
Yeah.
I think it was more of what happened was, like that happened, and
It was like a faster push.
It was like a life's so fucking short. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it now. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, and it's kind of heartbreaking because like one of my last memories with him, he's like, you don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. Like, yeah, you're right.
Why should you? That's what we're all about. We don't care. Because life is short. We could die today, tomorrow. Wouldn't you want to die doing something that makes you feel empowered, makes you feel happy?
And speaking about empowerment, I think that's the funny thing that like comes with like this line of work that people don't realize like how empowering it really is.
I can tell it empowers you.
I feel like I've completely changed up.
Yeah. You feel more confident. Your sex appeal has gotten better. You actually look like you feel sexy. And I love that for you. Like, everybody else might be like, oh my God, she's disgusting. She's a fucking filthy whore.
It's a
guess
dirty
what?
whore, sir.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck. So, like, if you're not fucking her, if you don't want to do that, don't become a fucking whore. Don't become a And if you ever call my best friend a whore, I'm gonna get in your fucking ass. That's my best friend. She's my motherfucking whore, okay? If you don't want to be a whore, don't be a whore. If you don't want to get paid for sex, get paid for nothing and fuck for free to a dusty ass motherfucking man. If that's not what you want to do, don't do it.
I don't know, Bella. Tell me how you really feel.
I did. I feel like I motherfucking did. Don't come at my best friend like that. You know what? The only thing she's disgusting is eating chips off the motherfucking hotel floor and having wing sauce on her face and eating like a fucking pig at the table.
One time, I dropped some chips on a hotel floor. I'm gonna bend over and pick it up until you take a video of that shit.
And I bet you would spread them now too, huh?
I do it. I would still eat chips off the floor.
Were they tasty? Were they salty?
I honestly, Bella.
Salty like the haters?
Exactly. That's what I think about when I eat like Lay's salt and vinegar chips. The only thing I think about is that's what my haters taste like.
Yes. I kind of feel like being hated on just kind of like boosts the ego a little bit more because damn, me living my life gets y'all that motherfucking pressed.
Being hated on makes me so fucking wet, and I hate it because that's the same with like toxic relationships. Like it makes me
so fucking wet.
God.
It's like a motherfucking drug. We'll touch on all that a little bit later in the season, but let's like push it into the marination. Let's like season it up real quick. Online haters. Wetness. I'm kind of lost right now.
Well, you're thinking about to mention.
Yeah. Refocus me.
Okay, so this 9 to 5. Why? Where? What's the point?
The where is to be discussed.
Okay.
To be an entrepreneur, as you fucking know, like, you gotta put a lot of fucking money into it. And that's another reason why you probably got into what you're doing, because you need fucking money to do what the fuck you want.
Oh yeah, within 3 years, we're gonna reach $50,000.
That's what I'm saying. And there's a lot I want to do in the business world, and I need fucking health insurance. It's fucking America. Like, I have no fucking health insurance. I'm 26. I'm kicked off my dad's motherfucking shit. So I gotta be a real life adult here, and I'll work a couple years. I'll stack the fuck up like I did last time and shit. I'm gonna put all that money into making more.
I'll be honest with this. One of my biggest regrets is when I opened up my first storefront is not having supplement income. Like,
Yeah.
And then, so I worked the boutique. It was like 6 months. And then I ended up getting a full-time job also. So I did the full-time job.
I can tell that still breaks your heart.
Did the boutique. But then I was also going through like my divorce.
Yeah.
So then it was like, great, this is absolutely what I have to do. I'll do it. But what was weird, every single job, like normal job I worked, I was still running the store. It helped boost who I was. It helped get out there. It helped networking. It helped. And I made sure, so that first job I did, it was great. I was a manager at a gym. I got to know so many people, helped boost my sales. And then I went to bartending, helped boost my sales, because you're bartending, you can talk about yourself.
Hey, I love your outfit. It looks like you have fashion sense. I own a boutique.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize, like,
that's a huge part of it too. The marketing, the getting to know people, the connections. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. And I seen how hard it was for you. And I know, like, it's a lot that you still want to do, that you're gonna do, but I feel like sometimes it's like those breakups, we both went through serious toxic breakups, and then look where we're at right now compared to that.
Well, I think it's one of those things that, like, oh my goodness, I just blanked out.
It was kind of off topic a little bit.
No, so I think it's one of those things that if you want it bad enough, you're willing to do anything for it. And I was very honest. So when I don't miss not having, like, I do miss not having 5 locations, but also the stress that it put me in. I don't miss that, because I aged myself 10 years within 3 years. It was bad. Like, I was so stressed out because I did everything by myself that, like, it aged me so fucking bad. And I told myself that because I was in the sex industry before, like, I stripped back in the day before when I was a CO. So I told myself, if it ever comes down to it, I'm gonna go back into the sex industry.
It's the quickest, fastest way to make money, to be honest.
But it's totally not.
No,
because you have times that you can walk home with like 10, 20 bands, and then you have times that you walk home alone in the house.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize that. I think the common misconception is people think, like, oh, you're gonna go there and it's gonna be fast money. No, you're building a whole nother business. And that's where I'm like, where people don't realize is, like, I don't have a name in the sex industry. I have to build my name. I have to build my reputation. I have to build my niche. I'm building a whole nother business again. I'm investing
all over again.
I'm literally investing how much every single time I go to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And then it's like, how do you properly network and get to know people? And then trusting people, that's a whole nother, because of the very vulnerable
Yeah,
career.
Because there's men that want to fucking take control over you also.
Yeah. And
I don't know if you deal with that, but then like the internet has all those bop girls, and they drive those nice Lambos. They glorify the lifestyle and create an image that isn't realistic to someone just beginning.
Okay, so here's what gets me with the bop girls. They don't fucking do anything on OnlyFans. I don't even think some of them get.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I think they be
all,
renting shit out, honestly,
no, it's
sometimes.
all a PR stunt and genius. But then you have people that have actually went through the collabs, and like, absolutely, the sex industry can be dangerous. And it's not us back to like, oh, they're gonna take advantage of you, because of course that can happen. It's the fact that you might not get your content.
Right, that's a huge thing too, probably.
So great, you made this guy, you think just because he has followers, he's gonna be safe. and you might never get the content that you shot because the only thing he wanted to do was get his dick wet. And
or
then,
he's posting the shit, not giving you any type of recognition.
yeah,
I don't know if you dealt with that, but
well, no, I've never. Oh my goodness, all the people I've worked with have been absolutely amazing. So I've never, and I always make sure I have 3 references, personal references that I know before I work with something.
that's very smart.
Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, let's collab, because no.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
I'm gonna wrap up the part about the 9 to 5, but I do want to jump back into you being the legal courtesan, because I know a lot of girls have reached out to you about that, and I want to know some things. But the 9 to 5, when Emily and I both know that you need money to keep making money, you got to keep investing. So that's why I want the 9 to 5. So I have that security, because sometimes I can't get more shit because I haven't ran up enough money to get more shit. You got to put thousands and thousands of dollars in. And then I'm in the hole right now. So I'm just like, fuck, like, what can I do? And health insurance, health insurance, health insurance, health insurance. I need health insurance. So touching that, wrapping that up, and talking about wrapping up, how do you stay safe? Do you get STD tested? Do you get
oh my
wear
God,
condoms?
So there was one time within 2 weeks that I spent $2,000 on testing.
Yeah, so explain
No, it was
that. Like,
6
do you
weeks.
pay
No, it
for
was
your
6 weeks.
license? Do you pay for the testing?
No, so it was 6 weeks. It was too big because it was like every week I was getting tested. Yeah.
Right.
No. So I think I'm one of the cleanest fucking people out. Like, I never got tested before I became.
Oh, I know. I remember asking you, when's the last time you've been to the OBGYN, girl?
Like, I don't know, 5 years
I
ago.
think when I had my son.
Literally 100%. That's what
I was like,
And then she was like, aren't you worried about something? I said, what am I worried about? An antibiotic?
and I'm like, and that's how we're so different. And I think that's why we get along so well, because we're the same person in different fonts. But what would you tell a young woman, maybe younger than you, maybe your age, that wants to get into this type of work? Would you tell them to go for it? Would you tell them, like, what would you say?
So the people that have reached out to me, I always tell them, if you're not already, dead ass, this is what I say, if you're not already in the industry, like, you got to start out, you know, maybe strip or make an OnlyFans. You got to slowly lose your value. You can't just jump into selling pussy. I'll so get canceled for that.
No,
anyways,
fuck getting canceled. Like, say it how it is. That's
I know,
what you
but I thought
are.
that was funny.
Yeah, it is hilarious. Ha ha ha.
No,
Anyway.
so I said that to my one friend. I was like, you gotta slowly lose your value. Like, you can't just become a hugger. You gotta like start out, like start like an OnlyFans first. But for one, I wouldn't get it if you want a serious relationship.
Yeah, I
tell
can
people,
agree.
very much so. When I got into the industry, I did not want a relationship. Never expected one. That wasn't something I manifested. If you want like a solid career, like if you want to be in healthcare or you want to be like, fuck, I was in law enforcement. If you want to be in law enforcement, probably shouldn't be in the sex industry.
No, because people look at that with, oh, she don't respect herself, so how's she gonna respect the job?
Well, it's just the stigma behind it.
Although I do think like you respect yourself enough to know what you want to do.
Well, yeah, but then I also feel like if you just want fast money, it's not gonna work out.
No, because a lot of people have that instant gratification. I remember when you first started, it was a little rough because you were like I'm spending a lot of money to get this stuff done, and I was just like, stay chill, because you know, with the boutique, like, it took a while. It's just like you said, is another business. You got to build up.
Yeah, my first tour I went on, it was over $5,000.
Yeah,
and
eventually that is going to pay off if you keep at it.
Well, yeah, but you have to remember travel. Some people don't realize expenses, and everyone's different depending on like where you live and all that shit. So travel, license, because each ranch that you work at, some of them require once a year, some of them require every 3 months.
Right.
Like,
how much does the license cost for reference?
I paid one license that was $200 and another that was $30.
Right.
It all depends on the county you're in, and it's a drastic difference. Also, what I've found in the industry is you have to find the house that works with you. So like, I worked at a house that was very like uppity up. It was more like
prissy type shit.
And that's not me.
No, you weren't really too happy there.
No, and then there was like a lot of girls, a lot of energy. So then I switched to a smaller house, and it's a lot of like blue collar guys. They're fucking chill, laid back. Like,
right.
They are so. I love it. I fucking love the new house compared to like where I was at, because as opposed to feeling like I had to live up to this expectation of what these guys want and be perfect and shit like that, I could just be myself.
And you couldn't even make eye contact with people sometimes, or how was that?
Okay, so there's some houses that if you work at, they have like house rules, and like you can't dirty hustle. So like if that house was a bar hustle, so basically how it sounds, this client would come into the bar and you would go up to them and try to flirt with them, basically try to get them back to your room without saying without like really making eye contact with them, without like flirting, without like, but you flirt enough. It was so weird. Like sometimes some of the hostesses were like, oh, you can't smile. So it's like, great, I have to look like a raging fucking bitch and get you to come back to my bedroom with me. That's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, I noticed that you were a lot more stressed out in that environment versus the new one that you're in.
Well, and then that house, it was also how much for rent. I paid like $2,000 a week in just rent.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot that goes into that. Explain that, break it down.
So a normal brothel will take 50-50% of like what you book a party for. 50-50 split. And on top of that, they take out rent.
So like, can we emphasize on that, ladies? If you want to do this, she just said you're selling your body and they take 50%. And that's just at that one or all?
All of them. All houses are 50%.
So like, is it when you're a legal hooker, you can only work at those brothels, or you can do like independent?
No, so legally you can only work in that house.
Okay.
There's some ranches that can take you out on house dates, but it has to be, the transaction has to happen through that house, and there's only 2 houses that have the escort license that let you go, from my understanding. I'm still new in the industry, so like,
yeah, you're still learning,
yeah,
and you're
so
next year you're going to be at a whole different spot if you stay in this.
Yeah, I don't think I'll move houses. I think
No,
this is where I'm
it seems like you like the one that you're working with right now.
be.
Not like love, but like it's better than that last one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move houses, because once you have to build a name, it's like moving a business. I'm not just gonna hop.
Yeah, because you're just gonna keep being new all over again, and then all those guys that liked you at this house, they're gonna be like, oh, where the fuck is she?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. But definitely a huge career change. Best time of my career change, because if you think about it, my girls and I always, my dream in life is to own a whorehouse.
Yeah, you've always called yourself CEO.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you've always fucking said you want to have a whorehouse, this, that, and the third. So, like, I could totally see you owning a brothel one day and becoming the madam, and you don't have to fuck for money anymore. But if you want to, you do. Shit, come into my office, shorty. Like,
no, but there's always a long-term goal. So this is a temporary stepping stone to get yourself down. But no, it was funny back in the day. My group chats with my employees would be Emily's Warehouse.
Yeah,
like it's
talk about manifesting.
Literally, we love a good manifestation.
Yes. So is this something that you see yourself doing long term? Like, aside from that, you want to own a brothel one day? Because like I said, I see that and I envision it for you, and I would love to visit. Like, is this something you want to do forever?
I see right now it's going to be a steady, maybe monthly for the next 6 months. And then afterwards, maybe I'll go every 3 months.
Yeah, I low-key see you doing it for a little while.
Yeah, like I don't think I'll stop.
What they say, once a hoe, only a hoe? Is that what they say?
Who said that?
I don't know, the guys, the fucking,
people?
Men. The
The
men who hate girls that do that but will pay to come fuck you.
Those men.
Those men.
My favorite.
The ones that's in your DMs saying all those nasty derogatory things, but if you gave them your attention, they would be nice.
Some ones, if you just scroll up a little bit, we're like, hey.
I know, and then they get so mad, like, fuck you, you stupid fucking bitch.
Your pussy probably stank anyways.
You dirty dog. Like,
dirty whore.
Roof.
No. But yeah, I know it's been a lot of changes, and then we fell out of the podcast, but it happens. We're back.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say we're better, but we're still fucking a mess.
We're not better. We're a straight fucking drinker.
No. We have gotten better.
Yeah, we stopped drinking every day. Together.
Together. Yeah.
Every day.
So, have we hit 20 minutes? Okay.
What did he say?
You said yeah.
Am I wrap up since I started it?
Yeah. So, thanks for tuning back in on season 2, episode 1, lifestyle changes 9 to 5.
But let's just start an OnlyFans.
I low-key kind of want to. I've been debating it, but like, I don't know how I would do it, but I think by sometime I might do some type of, you might see me throwing some weird ass foods together or something and like smashing it on a body part, but we'll see.
Oh, I think you should. That would be iconic.
I want to do something different. Like, I don't know what I would do, but you know what?
My first video I sold, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna sell sex tapes. Yo, I made 4 bands off of my first 5-minute blowjob video. So I knew damn well I was selling those sex tapes.
How you sign up for OnlyFans?
Oh, no, I'll sign you up.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. Stay manic, stay a motherfucking problem, and come back for the next one. Bye, fuckers. Whores, healers, and headline stealers. Emily Anthony is a licensed sex worker with courtroom confidence and stripper stamina. They call her a whore. She calls it a Wednesday. She's paid, protected, and pissing off people with fragile marriages and social media. Meanwhile, Bella Baddasse, aka Bella Fatass, broke the internet just by triggering fragile, unhealed men's egos. She's still healing, hollering, and humbling men who never stood a chance. Together, they're dragging trauma through lip gloss, turning chaos into sermons, and making your sister rethink her whole career path. You hate them until you accidentally binge every episode and start quoting them in therapy. This isn't a podcast, it's a public service announcement. Unfiltered, unholy, unapologetic. You're gonna hate how much you relate.